Hi guys, this is Break and Fake Productions. Today I'll be doing a review of another Feelings Dragon Ball Z minifigure. This time it's the Piccolo character from the series. And I'll be using the 3 criteria I mentioned from a previous video, which are number 1, the accuracy of the design compared to the source material. Number 2, the accessories that come with the minifigure set. Number 3, the overall cost. Alright, so let's get started on this review. So number 1, in terms of the overall design, I think Feelings did another great job with this minifigure. Really hit it out of the park in terms of the overall look and capturing the look of Piccolo from the series. I really like the molding they did for the clothing, for his hat, for his ears, and then the printing for his face and his other clothing. All of these look really good and are basically what you would see from the anime and the manga series. Alright, and now let me just turn this around and show you what it looks like from the back. So you can see that again they did a really good job in terms of the molding and the painting for the cape and the clothing. Okay, so next let me take off all these clothing accessories and show you what it looks like without them on. Okay, so here's Piccolo, the minifigure, without the cape and the hat. So you can see they did a great job in terms of printing his body, his upper torso and everything like that. And then from the back, you can see that they did a dual printing of his face. So on one side, it has him smirking, and then on the other side, it has him looking upset, which is pretty accurate and very representative of how he looks in the series. I did want to point out that I noticed once I took off his clothing and cape that the upper part of his chest and the top of his shoes, they are white and not printed. I noticed that, and I thought that was something, a little bit of detail that I wish Feelings had actually printed over those areas. But you know, that's what it is. All right, so next let me put on his extra set of head. Okay, so now we have Piccolo with his extra set of head or hat, however you want to call it, on his head. And I think Feelings did a really good job in terms of making this accessory. I really like how the antenna and everything was made and molded. It looks really like what you see in the series. I did notice that also, unfortunately, the shape of the head and the size of this head looks a little bit big to me compared to what it looks like in the anime series. But maybe I'm just nitpicking, and it doesn't look like it's really noticeable, but looks slightly abnormal. All right, but so moving on in terms of the cost. So for this minifigure set, it cost me about $100 for this. Since being a Feelings minifigure, it seems like that's their usual standard price range, and I got this minifigure through rexminibrick.com, actually through their secondhand market section, because this minifigure is currently sold out. I believe it was released a while ago and is now sold out. So okay, and overall, in conclusion, I would rate this minifigure as 3 out of 5 in terms of recommendations for getting it. And my reason for only giving it 3 out of 5 is because number 1, I mean, they did a great job in terms of the overall minifigure, in terms of the printing and the molding, but I had to take away some points because number 1, there was only one accessory, the extra set of head or hat that came with the minifigure, and number 2, I noticed that there was some areas on the top of the torso and on top of the foot that was not printed, and I thought that was also, a slight deal for some people, especially if you wanted to pose your minifigure, your Piccolo minifigure, without his clothing and his cape. Just have him posed like this, which was something that Piccolo actually was seen doing in the series during some battles. And also because I thought the extra hat was a little bit big when it's put on the head, looked a little bit funny to me. So for those reasons, I would give this a 3 out of 5. But otherwise, I would definitely recommend this minifigure to those die-hard fans of Dragon Ball Z series, like myself. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this review and got something out of it, and appreciate it if you would like and subscribe to my channel and like my videos, and look forward to more in the future. Okay, thanks.